From the well-being perspective, why does well-being matter at all to our trading? Like, aren't we just kind of executing our strategies and everything?
So I think when some people are so unifocused on their careers, and this is very common in the world we live in, as much as men tend to over-identify who they are, their level of success by their work. And it's often fused. And so I think if there's a balance where people have activities, exercise, relationships outside of the work, it helps to create a balance. So that's part of overall holistic health and well-being, is having kind of social life, having friends, having more personal, maybe intimate romantic partners. These are all part of kind of a healthy lifestyle. Some of those things are not totally in people's control, which is why kind of focusing on aspects of nutrition and sleep and exercise, these things, people can take the major steps in making changes for themselves.
What about if you're more of a total beginner? Don't you need to just grind this job out and just hop up that learning curve? Like, I understand balance as you get more experienced and older, but don't you think those early years, there's something to be said for just push, especially when you're young and gung-ho and excited and everything?
Well, I'm not suggesting that people can't or shouldn't work really hard, but there's working hard and there's also taking care of yourself outside of the job situation. So more is not always better. I grew up as a long distance runner where people were judged by their mileage, and you would build up more and more miles. And I really had undervalued till later in my running career the importance of rest and taking time off, not just for my body, but for my mind. And I think traders are the same way. You could work hard and grind, but more is not always better. It's like the person who crams for the test and stays up till 5 o'clock in the morning, where that incremental additional sleep could make them clearer when they finally have to take the test, but they're so anxious about not knowing the material that they're studying over all night, and then they're exhausted when they're trying to perform on the test. So I would say the same thing with traders happens, is that grind can be, it's really the cumulative impact of that. It's not that people can't grind for a day or a week or whatever, but over long periods of time, we see performance drop if people don't take care of themselves.